everyone, Mean Mr. Mouth with you here again today. I'm going to do a quick little video on percents, and we're going to use a circle graph to illustrate some percents. So I'm using the Jamboard app here today, and I'm going to see what I can make happen with this. Probably not too much. So assistive drawing tools. Let's give that a shot. I'm using a Samsung Chromebook, and it comes equipped with this sweet little stylus here, which when I bought this Chromebook, it actually was supposed to be 3-in-1: keypad, stylus, and touchscreen. But for whatever reason, the touchscreen is no longer working, and it really hasn't worked well since I bought it. Okay, so that's great. So we were able to take a circle. Now, I'm not going to use the assistive tools from there. That's it. So this circle here, the whole circle. All right, are we done? Yeah, the whole circle is equal to 100%. Okay. Remember, percent is simply out of 100, or of 100. So you could say out of 100. So percent, 100% means 100 out of 100, the whole thing. What does that mean? Well, this circle was made up of 100 parts, right? 100 slices, if you will. Then having the whole circle means you have 100 out of 100 slices. So percents are portions of something, a part of something. 100% is 100 out of 100 parts, so all of it. Okay, and looking at any whole amount, we could think of we can apply percents, right? Any whole amount can be broken into 100 parts. So let's just do some dividing here. So if we take this circle and draw a line. Now, again, there's a shaky little line there, not a straight line. The assistive tools probably could have helped me out, but I don't know where that will bring me. So let's just go with it here. So that line, we've broken up the circle into two parts. So if I look at, let's just say one of those two parts. So we'll shade in this part here. Okay, so the shaded part, in this case, is 1 out of 2 parts is shaded. So if you want to know the percent, it's how many out of 100. So look at the relationship here. All right, going from 2 to 100. What did I do? What was the mathematical operation that brought me from 2 to 100? We're multiplying by 50. Okay, multiply this by 50. And you get 50 out of 100, which is 50%. Okay? So 1 out of 2 parts is 50%. Now, really, if you think about it, we took 100 and we divided it by 2 to get 50. That would probably be another way of looking at this that might make more sense to you. Because physically, what did we do over here to the circle? We took that circle and we cut it in half, right? We drew the line down the middle, making 2 parts, okay? And then we shaded one of those parts. So taking 100% and dividing it by 2 gave us 50. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Now let's erase some things here. Do I want to clear all the content? No, I just want to clear some of the content. Look at that. It comes off like dust. What a nice little feature. Like chalk dust. So let's look at that. Do we have this feature? No. I need a bigger eraser. No, I don't want to clear all. Cancel. I don't have, okay. What if I do? No, see you later. All right, that's fine. So let's play with this. So I'm going to do the circle again. Let's do a few circles. How about that? All right, I'm ready for you. 1, 2, 3. All right. What the heck? 4, 5. Oh, come on. You knew what I was going for here. Circle. There we go. All right, let's go back to the pen. So again, looking at this top one, we have 100% of the circle. 100% of the circle. It's gray, right? Then we're going to look at the shaded areas. Okay, again, the drawing is not, perfect here. But if we shade in this area like we just had, what do we get? That's 50%. Okay, now I'm going to take this circle down here, and I'm taking that 100% and dividing it into 4 parts, right? 4 parts. Whoa. Uh-oh. Okay. 4 parts. So let's think. 4 parts here. If I take 100 and I divide it by 4, what do we get? It's 25. So each one of these is 25%. 100 divided by 4 is 25. So this shaded area, right, we could say that that's 25%. Now, again, we're looking at 1 out of 4 parts is shaded. What is that out of 100? Well, 100 divided by 4 is 25. Okay, 4 times 25 is 100. 1 times 25 is 25. That's 25%. Okay, so let's take a look at. Let me see if I can do. Let me try something here. We're going to work with that 25% now. Let's play around. Clear again. Let's use that tool. I'm assuming it's going to give me a triangle, but let's see if it plays the game I want it to. Okay. So let's say we have, okay. No. Looking for like a slice. I don't like any of those. Never mind. All right, let's clear this out. Clear. Let's go back to the drawing board here. Pun completely intended. All right, here we are. Let's look at that 25%. So here's our circle again, and here's our 25% right here. If I take 25% and I cut it in 2, okay? So we're just going to focus really on that 25%. This here is 25% of the whole, right? So I'm going to take this part, I'm going to take it down. And what if I cut it in half, right? I cut that 25% in half. What are the values now that we have here? Well, what's one of these? What's this shaded area now? What would this shaded area be? Okay, so we have 25%. What did I do? I divided it into 2, right? And if we look at this, it's equal to what out of 100? How many parts is that half of 25% represent? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 of them. So 1 out of 8 is equal to what percent out of 100? That's tough, right? We're not going to get a whole number dividing 100 by 8. But what is 25 divided by 2? Now, there's a number of ways we could work on this. We could go the straight route here of division. And we could say, okay, oh, no, that should be 2. I get 1, 2, 0, 5, 2, 4, and there's 1, so it's 12 and a half. or you could say, so that's 12.5%. You could say 12.5%. We could keep going, put the decimal at a zero. What about this, though? We're going to take that again. We're looking at, come on, 25% divided in half. 25% divided in half is 12.5%. So think about if you have 25, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So if you're going to divide this in half, it's pretty easy, right? We can think of this as, okay, we got 10 here and 10 here. Now we have to divide these 5. So you know what I'm going to do? Bear with me here. I'm going to write these 5 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, we got 2 here, 2 here. Then we have this 1 left over. What do we need to do with that 1 left over? Well, we need to divide it by 2. I'm doing it right here. 1 divided by 2. Guess what it is? 1/2. So what's 25 divided by 2? 10, 12, 12.5. 12.5% equals that slice. So as we've said before, and it's good to remember, as a fraction, 1/8 is equal to 12.5%. Okay? All right. Now, we can go further on this. This is, let's see if we can go here. 1/4 is equal to 25%. 1/8 is 12.5%. What is 1/16? What percentage is that? What percentage is 1/32? And so forth. Again, I apologize for the handwriting. It's atrocious. It's bad enough on a whiteboard, never mind on the screen with the silly stylus, but I hope you get the idea. So next time I do a video, we'll go over 1/16 as a percent, 1/32, and then we'll also just do some more because, we could break this circle down into a number of different ways. It doesn't always have to be into quarters. Sometimes you're breaking it into thirds or sixths, or you could have quarters, and we don't have to break this down into even parts. It could be, say, sixths. And how do you find, like, if we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what's if this is a fifth of 1/5 of a fourth of the whole, what is that? That's what we'll be working on. I invite your questions because your questions will help me develop these videos. And if you know of any other applications I should be using which could streamline these and make them a little bit, or if you just want to give me advice on how to use this particular app, the Jamboard, that would be greatly appreciated. Guys, please stay happy, stay healthy, and be good. Take care.